I've just got 2 words for you.
All right.
5 days. 5 days. 5 days. At this defining moment in history, you can give this country the change we need. You can do it, Sarasota. You can do it, Florida. We can decide it right here in 5 days' time.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
We are now 5 days away from changing America. Now, let me point out that rich folks were doing fine in the 90s. They were still rich. Let me see a show of hands. How many people make less than $250,000 a year? Right, that would appear to be the majority of it. Now, no matter what Senator McCain may claim, here are the facts. If you make under $250,000, you will not see your taxes increase by a single dime. Not your income tax, not your payroll tax, not your capital gains tax, no tax. The last thing we should do is, in this economy, is raise taxes on the middle class. But that's the last thing we should do. So don't be confused by these ads. 98% of small businesses make less than $250,000 a year. And 99.9% of plumbers make less than $250,000. Through this crisis, we've got to get beyond the old ideological debates. We don't need a bigger government or a smaller government. We need a better government, a smarter government, a more competent government. When it comes to giving every child a world-class education, we will not rest until our children are equipped to compete in this global economy. And the choice is not between more money and more reform. Our schools need both. We're going to invest in early childhood education.
Yes.
We'll recruit an army of new teachers. We'll pay our teachers higher salaries, give them more support. I will end this war in Iraq. End it. And we will finally finish the fight and snuff out Al-Qaeda and bin Laden, those who killed 3,000 Americans on 9/11. About our parents and grandparents. Some of them said, maybe I can't go to college, but if I save a little bit each week, maybe my child can go to college. Maybe I can't have a business of my own, but if I work really hard, maybe my child can open one of her own. That's what led immigrants to come from distant lands to come to these shores against great odds and carve out a new life for their families. What led those who couldn't vote to march and to organize and to stand for freedom. That led them to cry out. It may look dark tonight, but if I hold on to hope, there's going to be a brighter day tomorrow. That's what this election's about. That's the choice we face right now. Now don't believe this election's over. Don't believe it for a second. Don't think for a minute that power will concede. We have to work like our future depends on this in these last 5 days, because our future does depend on it. America, the time for change has come. In 5 days, we can choose to invest in health care for our families, and education for our kids, and renewable energy for our future. In 5 days, we can choose hope over fear and unity over division. The promise of change over the power of the status quo. In 5 days, we can come together as one nation and one people and choose a better history. That's what's at stake. That's what we're fighting for. And if you will stand with me, if you'll work with me, if you'll vote early, if you will talk to your friends and neighbors and co-workers, if we don't let up, then I promise you we will win Florida and we will win this general election.